Hi, Brenda Garung, she, hers. So, I think this will be our last video for the day. I've been hiking, we've been hiking together, and we've been talking through some tips to connect with your person and help them be successful if they're on a dementia journey or some other form of cognitive impact. And there's some deer right over there, but you probably can't see them. So, I want to talk through traditions during the holidays. And we've talked a bunch in other videos about modifying the celebrations, moving things earlier in the day, smaller engagements, etc. That's not what this video is about. This video is about how we modify the specific traditions themselves so our person can be successful. So I'm going to give 3 examples. One is baking or cooking, one is decorating, and one is gift wrapping. So you may find that your person, especially if they're like a little ways into their journey, maybe it's difficult for them to do these things independently or to do them as they have always. So when we think about baking, it may be enough for you to be with them, to shrink the distractions of the day, and to set the day or set the baking engagement to a part of the day when they're already more successful. So very often in the dementia journey, individuals will have a rougher time later in the day, like late afternoon, early evening. And often they're more cognitively alert, more capable earlier in the day. So you might just start there, hosting or connecting with your person to do baking engagements earlier in the day. And I feel like I'm rambling. I hope this is okay. It's like the 3rd time I've done this video. Then you want to limit distractions. So you might be enough to simply slow down with your person, do one baking item at a time, or just one total, and have that be enough. And you might find that your person, it sparks some memories for them. Well, you know how I used to always do this, or you know when I was little we did it this way, that sort of thing. And I would encourage you, just go with those. Join in your person, ask questions, lean into the stories. Don't get so sucked up in the baking as if that's the important thing. The important thing is connection with your person. When we think through decorating, it may be too much for your person to decorate their whole home. But if there's something they've always enjoyed, or a particular type of decoration, maybe they like to decorate a tree, or they might like to put stuff up on the mantle or the wall or the table. Focus on the types of decorations they've enjoyed, and if there are particular pieces or practices. And so what you're hearing in these examples is we want to just narrow the project, and we want to limit distractions. We want to do it earlier in the day, or a time of day when they can be more successful. Then the last example is gift wrapping. And I'm thinking about a dementia specialist colleague of mine and how she worked with her person to wrap gifts. And so we may find that muscle memory is there for a person. We may find they still wrap gifts like they've always wrapped them. We may find that they need just a little bit of support with maybe dexterity, or laying out the tools needed, or just making sure the space is clutter-free and we just have the stuff we need. So I hope this one was helpful. This is the one I feel least confident about because there kept being distractions. So I hope it was okay. Thanks so much.